Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is going to be really quick. As you know, I live in a basement apartment, so I don't have a kitchen, I don't have a stovetop. But I really want to be able to still brew my malt extract, my kits. I have a girlfriend that's going to let me brew at her house, which I'll still do, but it's hard to coordinate schedule. She's a really, really busy person. So I want to, this is what I cook on, just a single burner, electric burner. So I'm going to test it today with water. I've got a 2-gallon, I do gallon batches. Here's a 2-gallon kettle. You know, and it doesn't necessarily fit. Let's see if we can, you know, the bottom of this is bigger than the bottom of that. So we're not going to have a lot of contact, but I need to be able to bring it up to 155 degrees Fahrenheit. Take it off the stove so I can throw my flavoring grains in there and let them steep for a while. And then I need to be able to bring it up to, as you guys know, a nice low roaring boil. But keep that consistent for an hour. And, you know, the whole bottom surface of this pan is going to overshoot the circle area of the burner. So I'm just going to test it with water today. We're not brewing today, but let's just test it, see if it's a possibility. Because in the back of my mind, I'm like, surely it can work, because that's the only thing holding me back. I have a big tub that I can use and go buy ice to cold crash it after I brew. Like, I've got everything else planned, but I don't know if this burner is going to work. So let's see if it works. Let's go. For those of you that are like me, I've got to straighten this angle out. Okay, much better. It's a 2-gallon kettle, but I only need 1 gallon for my brew. So let's turn it up to max and see what happens. I'm going to time this too. Ready, set, go. Woohoo! Maximum warp. Hey Google, set a stopwatch.
Starting now.
Hey Google, how much time on the stopwatch?
It's at 17 minutes and 28 seconds and counting.
So 17 minutes. And
okay, 17 minutes. And we're starting now.
Hey Google, stop.
No problem. I canceled it.
So we're at 17 minutes and we're a little over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which we got to get up to 155 degrees. I think we started at 60 degrees Fahrenheit, so we're getting there. In the old days in my full kitchen, it took about 20 minutes to get it to where I needed, so we're going to be a little bit behind that, but maybe we'll make it. Hey Google, how much time left on the stopwatch?
It's at 38 minutes and 22 seconds and counting.
So we're at 38 minutes. But
sure, 38 minutes. Starting now.
Hey Google, stop. We're right at the 155. But the next thing, that was 38 minutes to get there. The lid helped. I should have done that from the beginning, duh. But the next step is going to be boil, and I don't know that this is going to work, guys. By the time this comes up to boil, and then to sustain it for a whole hour while I brew, and this light comes off and on, I think it kind of goes and it shuts off so it doesn't overheat and goes. I'm not sure we'd ever reach boiling, so I don't know. I might leave it on for another 10 minutes and just see what happens. Well, shoot, it's a fail. It's a temperature fail. I figured, but I feel better knowing that I tried and that I couldn't get, so I could get it up to about 170 degrees, but it was about an hour to do that. And I got to get up to like 211, 212 Fahrenheit for it to be boiling and sustain that for an hour. So I think it's just too much wear and tear on this poor little burner, and I don't know if I'd ever get to boiling point with that much water. So back to square one. I really did want to be able to brew here in my basement apartment, and mostly because I have an Irish Stout that needs to be brewed, and I want it to get done before St. Patrick's Day. So maybe I can schedule it at my girlfriend's house or maybe my parents'. use their stove, or I'm going to do a little bit of research too. I mean, I still got a couple little ideas. I don't think it's going to work, but, you know, does it have to be boiling, especially with these kits? Probably does. If you know that it absolutely has to, let me know. But I wonder if I could do it at like 170 for an hour or hour and a half or something. I don't know. Or could I do less water, like a half gallon, and then add water into the carboy later? I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. I know I'm kind of grasping at straws here, but it's just so nice to be able to brew on your own schedule. You know what I mean? When you're ready and you got all the supplies in and all that. So, anyways, thanks for stopping by, you guys. Not a total fail because I learned something here, and again, maybe there's some other ways I could do it. All right, I'm out. I'll talk to you on the next one. Thanks, you guys.